This evening, we here at Gamewright have been playing Go Nuts for Donuts. What do we think? Find out! So, slightly beardy James here. Go Nuts for Donuts from Gamewright. This was given to us by Coin Spring. Thank you very much. This is a game which is all about drafting donuts, because you want to find the best donuts ever. They're all going to be laid out in a row in front of you with 1, 2, 3, and 4 above them. And you're going to be choosing which out of those donuts you want the most for your donut collection, your menagerie of donuts. And
good use of words.
Oh, yes. And as you are doing this, you're going to be competing with the other players to do that. Now, you don't just pick the donut you want, you secretly pick the donut you want. And then you all reveal your number at the same time. So, for example, you have a hand of tiny cards like this, and you will choose one of them secretly. I want number 3. And I put it down on the table. And then we all reveal at the same time, and lo and behold, Pete also wants number 3. So number 3 gets thrown.
All right.
Pete no, not Pete. The donut gets thrown in the bin. And Andrew, who chose number 4 on his own, manages to take number 4 home to victory. So there's a load of different donuts. There are different coloured cards. So, for example, the green cards, that's for when there's 2 players. You add the pink ones when there's 3 players. And then there's some purple and there's some blue cards as well, which you add when there are 4 and 5 players. And this goes up to 6 players. I can't remember how many go in for 6, but there's loads of different things on these cards. So from some of them have got some actions on them. Some of them have got points and a bit of an extra bit of detail there. Some of them you're trying to collect a set. Some of them are able to get you hidden cards. For example, the double chocolate donut. The maple bar gives you points for variety. And so on. Some of them are a little bit sneaky. The Boston cream. You start off with 0 points for that one. And then you get 6 all the way up to, if you can get there, 25 points. Now, here's for a true story. I brought this into work and I played this with my boss and my co-worker. My co-worker did very well at this game and I stopped my boss from getting 25 points in a spiteful choice at the end.
Ooh.
I know. And then she went out and bought it. So well done, this game, for being enjoyable even when it's a pain in the bum.
And sacked you on there.
I've still got a job.
Hey, so gracious.
Oh, yes. So, Go Nuts for Donuts is fun. It's easy to get into. It scales so well. The only thing I'd say about this game is it's not great at 2 because it's just a case of kind of blocking the other player. But with 3 upwards, which is what we played tonight, it is fun. There's a lot of banter. There's a lot of energy around the table. Really, really enjoyed this game.
So, Hipster King, I have had a rubbish night at my gaming tonight. I'm not going to lie. And I am a little bit salty, maybe. Just a little bit. Go Nuts for Donuts, absolutely brilliant. I was shockingly bad at it. I'm going to put that down to the fact this game doesn't really involve a huge amount of strategy. It's a complete luck-based game. Had there been a level of strategy, it would have been a very different result.
Oh, what, like the first game we played tonight?
This is what the game creates. The beauty, and I'm sure you'll see the picture in a minute. The beauty of the first round when we all looked at the cards. There was a couple of really good ones. We looked at each other's eyes, stared each other in the eyes, trying to work out what the other person was going to do. And we placed our cards in secret, and then we flipped them over, and we'd all gone for the same card. And I think round 3 was the same. And there was a lot of that, and I seemed to be very good at picking what at least somebody else wanted. Pretty much every round, other than about 5. So not a lot of cards coming my way. And you kind of need cards to win.
Oh, I gave you a card.
Oh, there was a point when I'm already clearly losing by a long streak. and James got a card that allowed you to take 2 points off. So of course he gave it to Ange, who was, clearly going to win, and didn't need the extra points. No, of course, just to keep me in single figures by the end of the game. -2 to Pete. Thanks, James.
So unlike James, really.
This game made James, James is known in our game group as the nice guy. He's friendly. Not tonight. Not with Go Nuts for Donuts. There will be retribution. It's coming.
Bearded Lady here, and what a great game. Really enjoyed it. Like the artwork. Oh, love that. I mean, that is just a very appealing box with the great box art on there, and then the artwork goes through onto the cards. Fantastic. For me, it was all about getting a set. And actually, because Dave the Grey wasn't here tonight, there was no one really sat around the table eyeing up other people's things and therefore blocking them. Oh no, I did that with Pete. But yeah, so you can try and be a little bit kind of like, take that in seeing, right, oh, this person's got a set, and if they get any more of those, then they're going to get shed loads of points. So I'm just going to go...
just get no points.
So you can play it like that. Thankfully, no one played it like that for me, and it meant that
everyone played it like that for me.
I got a whole set of the donut holes, thus scoring me a full 15 points, which was great because
that was more than I scored.
Yeah, more than Pete scored. And what was it? 3 points under what your top score was. So great game, plays really quickly. Nice little filler. And actually, I think my daughter, who's 8, would love this game. So it's a great game for both gamers and families, and even Gateway. It's a good one. It's one that should be in your collection, and creates the banter that we very much enjoy around the table. Good times. Go on, Pete.
Hopefully
Cry
not.
those salty tears.